Hey everybody, welcome to tutorial 1, the Hello World tutorial. Today we're going to be showing you a couple different methods for printing Hello World to the screen. This is just the bottom rung program. This is the starting point really with any language, is printing Hello World to the screen. I have a couple different methods of doing that, and we'll run through those today. So if you don't have Visual Studio open, go ahead and open it. You may still have it open from the last tutorial. We're going to make a new project, and we are going to appropriately name it Hello World. Okay. Wait for that to load. And then first thing we're going to see here is a blank Windows form. This is the starting point of all new Windows Forms applications. So the first thing you want to do here is on the left you're going to notice the toolbox. Okay, and this is going to be using this a lot. This contains all the basic tools, buttons, labels, text boxes, everything. So the one we're going to be using right at this moment in time is a button. So what I want you to do is either double click the button there, or just go ahead and simply drag it onto the form. And then there you go, you got a nice button. You can position it anywhere on the form you like. We're just going to put it right smack dab in the middle. And maybe make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Now if you go down here to the bottom right hand of your screen, you're going to notice the properties area here, and this is where you can edit settings for your button. So you can see right now it just has the text button 1 on it. What we want to do is we want to change that to something the users will know to click on. Click me, and there we go. Alright, once we got that done, what I would like you to do is double click on the button itself. And what this is going to do is going to open our text editing portion of Visual Studio. And as you can see here, it's put our cursor in the private sub button 1 click, handles button 1 click. So right there, what does that tell you? This code block right here, where between private sub and end sub, anything inside this area here is going to be triggered when the user clicks button 1. Very simple. So the first little bit of code we're going to type is message box, and then see the autofill is going to bring that up for you. Message box dot show. What do you think we're going to type here? Hello world. Alright. Then we're going to close the brace there, and in order to run this code, what we need to do is click the play button here. What that's going to do is that's going to basically compile our code that we've just typed here, and our form will pop up and we'll be able to click our button. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. Run it. And there's our form, form 1. Click me. And there we go, hello world. Very simple, nothing to it. So go ahead and click stop. And I'm just going to show you, let's fool around with a couple things here. I don't know, let's see, we can add in go ahead and add in a text box. Let's try that. Okay. Now let's go back to our coding area by double clicking the button once again. That'll bring us back here. And let's delete messagebox.show hello world. And instead what we're going to do is we want to make this text box say hello world. So as you can see, if you look down here in the right bottom hand corner, this is called Textbox 1. And we can change that to whatever we want, but for now we'll just leave it as that. Alright, so back, if you double click inside your button again, it'll take us back to our sub here, subroutine. And what we want to type is text box 1. You can see the autocomplete there. And we want to set the text, so textbox1.text equal to hello world. What that's going to do when we run it is simply make the text hello world show in our text box. And that's just another simple method we can use to print to the screen. So we'll go ahead and stop that. And let's fool around with something else here. We can go ahead and delete the text box now. And let's try something new. Let's try a label. Labels are just simple ways of displaying text to your user. You can use it for whatever you need, a prompt, or to tell you what a text box is, or if you want to put a text box and have it say password or something, the label is what you would use for that. So as you can see, this is called label 1. So pretty much the same way we did with the text box. We want to go to our button, subroutine here, and instead of the text box 1.text, we want to go ahead. We'll just do this real simple here. And you know what? Actually, I want to have you type it all out again, just so you can get a little practice here if you're new to VB. Go ahead and type in label 1. And you can see the autocomplete .text. Set that equal to hello world. So now when we run our program, not thing, you'll see it says label 1. And once we click the button here, it changes to hello world. Super simple. So that's 3 ways right there that you can easily do hello world. Just fool around, see what else you want to, you can come up with, see what else you can do. Fool around with maybe some of the properties on here for each item. There's tons and tons of settings for each Toolbox controller. So maybe try fooling around. If you want to change the label text from label 1, you can change it to hi. Real original. You can change the size, you can change the font, you can change the color of it. I don't know, just fool around, see what you can come up with. Otherwise, you can go ahead and move on to the next tutorial. Alright guys, thank you.